We present a complete pipeline for fabricating 3D objects to functional gamepads by retargeting the structure of the gamepad's buttons to 3D models. The approach starts by asking the user to firstly define a template gamepad and a target 3D model. During the pre-processing, a semi-automatic method is used to compute the constraints of the buttons, which are the distance between the position of button B sub I and any other button B sub j, the radius of the button B sub I and any other button B sub j, the angular displacement between the rotation of button B sub I and any other button B sub j, and the distance between the position of button B sub I and the center of mass C. To place buttons on the target 3D model reasonably, it is necessary to also pre-process the mass of the target 3D model. The resampling is achieved by using the constrained Poisson disk sampling method. By default, we use 5,000 samples, which give us reasonable results in our experiments. The retargeting process of the template buttons to a target mesh is assigned to a total energy function, which takes into account the symmetry of the mesh and the prior knowledge obtained of the template gamepad. A stochastic optimization scheme was adopted to iteratively update the configuration of buttons to an optimal arrangement. Here we see the iterative update of a gamepad's buttons into an optimized arrangement on a 3D mesh. The subtraction operation of CSG is used to trim the mesh accordingly. The digitally fabricated model is ready for 3D printing. Here we show examples of digitally fabricated 3D models. Limitations and further research towards the fabrication process of gamepads are discussed in the paper. Finally, to turn a 3D print into a functional gamepad, the developer needs to put the electronic circuit inside the model. We assumed that gamepads related to the game in terms of appearance and functionality might enhance the user experience. A user study was conducted to test this assumption. For the user study, a simple game was developed and 3 gamepads that relate to the game were fabricated and 3D printed. Here we see a user playing the game keeping in his hands the same object as the virtual character. The results indicated that using gamepads similar to those used by virtual characters enhanced users' gaming experience. Thank you for watching.